What drama triggered Zachary Quinto to come out as gay? How do Superman and Batman relate to the cast? And which actors from The Boys in the Band are dating in real life? Welcome to OSSA, I'm Dylan, and here's the amazing cast of The Boys in the Band. Zachary Quinto as Harold. You know him from Star Trek, Heroes, and American Horror Story. And now, Zachary Quinto is bringing The Boys in the Band to Netflix, together with his Broadway co-stars. Although he had long been known as an active supporter of gay rights and organizations, Zachary's own coming out was in fact catalyzed by the suicide of 14-year-old gay activist and YouTuber Jamie Roddenmeyer in 2011. It became clear to me in an instant that living a gay life without publicly acknowledging it is simply not enough to make any significant contribution to the immense work that lies ahead on the road to complete equality, the actor told New York Magazine. Quinto dated a fellow actor, Jonathan Groff, for a couple of years, but they called it quits in 2013. Zachary reportedly had a fling with Jesse Tyler Ferguson. Although both actors admitted they never dated, they enjoyed the rumor because, quote, "we love each other as friends." Quinto's most recent love story featured model and musician Miles McMillan. The couple dated for more than 5 years before they broke up amicably in early 2019. And while Zachary has reportedly been single since the breakup, fans claimed a new couple alert this January. Quinto was spotted walking a dog with 13 Reasons Why star Brandon Flynn, and the internet went mad shipping them. Do you think Zachary and Brandon could be a couple? Tell us in the comments. Robin de Jesús as Emory. He was the only one in the cast to get a Tony nomination for The Boys in the Band play in 2019, but his portrayal of Emory almost didn't happen. When Robin was offered the part, he was busy with rehearsals for another play, Homos. De Jesús thought that his chance to join the all-star, all-gay cast was missed for good, but fortunately, the timing for Ryan Murphy's hit changed. For Robin, who used to play humiliated gay characters, portraying the brave, campy queen was truly liberating, and being in the company of very out and proud gay men helped a lot. It became so meaningful to be in that group because I tapped into that pride, and it gave me permission to take up my space, he said in an interview. As for his love life, Robin is reportedly single. He admitted to having had a couple of heartbreaks in the past, but they helped him to become confident about himself as a lover. De Jesús also revealed that Wade Robson was his first celebrity crush. And as for the Boys in the Band cast, Andrew Rannells is the one who makes him laugh the most. But is that hilarious man already taken? Let's find out. Andrew Rannells as Larry. You probably remember him as Elijah from Girls or Brian from The New Normal, but Andrew Rannells' career of over 30 years spreads much further than TV. He's made a name for himself in theater, anime, and animation. He played a stripper in both The Bachelorette and in Sex and the City, but those are not roles he's embarrassed about. Believe it or not, Andrew regrets playing James in the Pokemon Live musical, and even said he would have rather starred in a porn or snuff film instead. Anyways, Rannells considers himself fortunate to have always been able to be out both on and off screen and stage. His upcoming big project is another collaboration with Ryan Murphy, Netflix's icon-packed adaptation of the Prom musical. The crew and cast, including Meryl Streep, Nicole Kidman, and James Corden, managed to finish shooting during COVID so that we can all have a good story for Christmas. Yay! As for Andrew's love life, we were excited to know that his onstage romance with Tuck Watkins moved to real life. Yes, the actors became an Instagram official couple 1 year ago, and they look adorable together. In addition to playing partners in The Boys in the Band, Rannells and Watkins starred in Showtime's Black Monday together, and things turned hot on set. As Andrew recently told Seth Meyers, filming intimate scenes with his actual boyfriend in front of coworkers was really awkward.
All of a sudden, I had this realization that I was surrounded by the crew who have now become friends of mine.
Sure.
And I thought, I wonder if they're thinking, so that's what it looks like.
Well, we can understand his anxiety. Tuck Watkins as Hank. Before he became Andrew Rannells' onstage boyfriend, Tuck Watkins was mainly known for his TV roles in the soap operas One Life to Live and Desperate Housewives. He appeared in 30-something other series, including General Hospital, Baywatch, and Parks and Recreation. As for The Boys in the Band, Tuck believes that the play and the movie stand as an important, vital portrait of the toll prejudice takes on both a personal and societal level. When you've got a leading man saying, "Here's who I am, and I'm still working," or "I get to work not in spite of that, but because of it," that is the turn of events that changes the zeitgeist, he said. Now 54, Watkins came out as gay only 7 years ago in his interview with Mary Osmond. By that time, the actor had already welcomed twins Ketchen and Curtis via a surrogate. The kids will turn 8 in December, and meanwhile, they enjoy spending time with their dad Tuck and his boyfriend Andrew. We wish all the best to this lovely family. Matt Bomer as Donald. If at first glance you thought that Donald was played by Henry Cavill himself, you're not the only one. In fact, both Cavill and Bomer were set to portray Superman before the role was recast, and Matt voiced Clark Kent in the Superman Unbound video and portrayed him in Toyota Prius commercials. Bomer is a cousin of Courtney Cox and a distant cousin of Justin Timberlake, but he made a name for himself with numerous TV and film credits, starting with soap operas All My Children and Guiding Light. Matt's most prominent works on television were in the series White Collar, The Last Tycoon, and American Horror Story. He shared the big screen with Channing Tatum in Magic Mike and played opposite Jim Parsons in The Normal Heart. However, the actor admitted that being an openly gay man in Hollywood came at a cost, and The Boys in the Band became a truly freeing experience. To a person who grew up in an ultra-conservative religious family, coming out was a really difficult thing. Bomer used to avoid commenting on his relationship or sexuality allegations until he publicly came out in 2012, and he did it in the sweetest way. During his speech for accepting the Activism Award for fighting against HIV/AIDS, Matt thanked his family, Simon, Kit, Walker, and Henry, for teaching him what unconditional love is. The actor secretly married publicist Simon Halls in 2011 and revealed it only 3 years later. Together, the couple is raising 3 teenage kids conceived through surrogacy. Seems like they're doing a good job, right? Charlie Carver as Cowboy. The youngest in the cast, 32-year-old Charlie Carver has had quite a remarkable year so far. Recently, he played the sweetest hospital worker Huck Finnegan in Ratched alongside Sarah Paulson. And he was also cast in the next Batman movie alongside Robert Pattinson and Colin Farrell. So 2021 is gonna be huge for the actor too. But where have we seen him before? Charlie was a child actor, and together with his identical twin brother Max, they appeared in Desperate Housewives, Teen Wolf, and The Leftovers. Charlie also had solo roles in Hawaii Five-0 and The League, while his brother appeared in The Office and Victorious. As for his role of eye candy Cowboy in The Boys in the Band, Carver confessed to initially feeling very insecure and not hunky enough for the role, but it led him down an important path of self-discovery. I was forced to confront that shit head on. I had to find a different way into the character and then trust that it was enough. The actor came out in 2016 through a post on his Instagram, and he's never regretted that decision. Carver was grateful for the support from fans and champions like Ryan Murphy, who opened the doors for him. Reportedly, Charlie is single now, and it's no wonder considering his work commitments, but he has all the time in the world to meet a perfect partner for himself. Jim Parsons as Michael. Although Jim Parsons played Sheldon Cooper for 12 years, the actor keeps proving to us that he's so much more than his famous sitcom role. Parsons' dramatic roles include the movies Hidden Figures and the highly praised The Normal Heart, where he shared the screen with Matt Bomer, as well as Netflix's miniseries Hollywood, where Jim was also a producer. His most recent role of party host Michael is played with masterful sensitivity, and Parsons calls The Boys in the Band movie the deepest experience he's ever had in front of the camera. Jim's character is the only one in the group who hates his gayness, and that reflects the culture where homosexuality is not celebrated. Happy as I am, I'm still working out the fear I grew up with, that by revealing who I really am, I will somehow lose the love of the people who are important to me, he shared. As for his personal life, Parsons confirmed that he was gay in an interview with the New York Times in 2012. Just like some of his colleagues, Jim was afraid to do so earlier as he did not want his coming out to influence his career. In 2017, he married his partner of 14 years, producer Todd Spiewak, and Parsons sounded a bit like Sheldon when he called their relationship an act of love, coffee in the morning, going to work, washing the clothes, taking the dogs out, a regular life, boring love. Isn't that sweet? Michael Benjamin Washington as Bernard. The only African American in the white tribe of gay friends, Washington had the important mission of bringing up race issues in an LGBTQ story, and he nailed it, as well as he slayed his other numerous parts. You may know him as Donald from 30 Rock, Ruben from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and most recently as Trevor from Netflix's Ratched. But Michael Benjamin became a real firecracker on the stage, with his impeccable acting in Mamma Mia, La Cage aux Folles, Fires in the Mirror, and many other plays. Currently, Washington is writing a play about Dr. Maya Angelou and preparing for his role in an upcoming TV movie, American Auto. As for The Boys in the Band, Michael is very curious about the audience feedback. As he said, it's very important to see how the film is received. That's a real barometer of where culture, society, and civilization is, particularly American civilization. Washington sees his character as someone who has all the nobility in the world, but still, there's a price for him to pay to be the member of that white tribe. But what do we know about Michael Offset? The actor said he never hid who he was, his sexuality was always visible, yet he keeps his private life away from the media. Brian Hutchison as Alan. Did you find the actor playing the masculine is he or isn't he gay Alan familiar? No wonder, as Brian Hutchison has made numerous guest appearances in popular TV shows including Jessica Jones, Law & Order, Madame Secretary, and The Sinner. He has worked both on and off Broadway in New York and at major regional theaters. But joining the all-gay cast of The Boys in the Band gave him, quote, joy and excitement and a sense of freedom. While Hutchison knew that everyone would hate his character, he felt that the role of Alan suited him best. I really have such empathy for his journey and his denial, and the inability to move forward with his life, he shared. In addition to acting, Brian is a SOVA award-winning narrator who has recorded over 150 audiobooks. Wow! Apart from that, Hutchison is a professional photographer who shoots publicity headshots, portraits, landscapes, and architecture. Although Brian is quite a secretive person, he does not hide his partner from social media. The actor has been happily married to real estate agent Ron Maggio since 2018. Another frequent visitor on Hutchison's Instagram is his 13-year-old ginger dog Jake, aka the bear, aka the beast. What a cutie. Thank you guys for watching this video. Who's your favorite actor and character in the movie? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to stay awesome.